Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockton Supply. I got an email from Jeff who has a Little Ripper and has a Laguna 14 SUV bandsaw. And now what he's finding is he has the round rail sliding track for his Little Ripper just like I have here. But on his Laguna, and a lot of Lagunas are like this, and especially with the Driftmaster fence, sometimes the rail actually ends quite short here on this side of the table. So it doesn't allow you to get the full use of the Little Ripper on the right hand side. Now, a solution to that I just wanted to talk about here, and this is also a cool thing if you're left-handed, is you can use the Little Ripper on the inside of the bandsaw. And I'm just going to quickly show you how to set it up to do that. So let me just remove my Little Ripper here. We're going to grab a black Robbie or a Phillips screwdriver, and there's two little, here you can see it if I do this. We're going to loosen these two machine screws right here. So loosen them up. So that way this rail can slide anywhere here. So we're going to slide it on this side of my table. Do this. Just need to get it short enough. There we go. Slide her back in. So what we're going to want to do is make that about even in feed and out feed. And then we're going to want to make sure that this track is as square as we can with this miter track here, and we're going to tighten it back up. Just like that. Okay, so now, I'm a little off there, but that's okay. My Little Ripper will sit right on top here. But we have a problem. We have it facing this way right now. So in the center of this Little Ripper, we got a couple nuts. If we loosen these off, we're going to slide this rail that way. We're going to rotate the Little Ripper. We're going to sit her in the track just like that. It'd be a little easier to do this without a piece of wood in there, but you're going to want the front of this Ripper to be flush with the front of that track, and lock it up. Now, one thing I did find here is if you look at this end of my track, you see how it's right there, there's a little gap between the table and the track. This front rail I have on my bandsaw must be on a bit of an angle, so this side of the track is a little bit low, causing that. So I should fix this up. I'm not going to do that for the video here, but if you want to use the Little Ripper on this side of the blade, you definitely can do that. It'll slide back and forth just like it always has here. I should straighten that track out and make it a little bit easier, but we can slide that into the blade. If you are right-handed, it is somewhat awkward to do it this way, but let me turn on my bandsaw and show you how it's done. I'm gonna flip the vacuum on that thing.
How many?
There you go, that's good. Just plug it in. So, it will work every bit as well on the left-hand side of the blade as it will on the right. Most people would prefer to use it on this side though, just a little bit more comfortable. But if you have a relatively short fence rail here, on this side, you are more than welcome to use it on the left-hand side. Another example of this would be the Rikon 10-325, the precursor to the 326, because it only has a fence rail on this side. Though you can flip that one side or the other, but you may prefer to leave it and just use it on the left there. So yeah, I hope that answers your question there, Jeff. But if anybody else has any questions, you can email me at info@stockhamsupply.com or just comment on the video. And if you want to see future videos, make sure you subscribe. And yeah, thank you much.
And hit the little bell button.
Hit the little bell button. That's what I forgot. Thanks, guys.